In our time, everyone has his own or her own opinion, and everyone thinks that he needs to express it. What is the personal opinion, and after all, how important is it? The thing is that egoism has grown. If about 100 years ago people were more humble, they realized the division to oneself and others, to own social class and other classes, to social statuses, social culture, is it allowed to say or not, when and where, in which societies. Then all these liberalizations brought a person to the state when he thinks that he can do everything and everywhere. Freedom. And as a result, without acquiring any knowledge, nor culture, nor some kind of skills, with nothing at all. Nothing. He sticks, with all that, he sticks his face to the forefront. So that's what we observe. You see, first of all, that's what mass media demonstrates and advocates. Mass media. What do you need to become a journalist? Nothing. Go get hired. If you can write well, in this cocky way, so to say, then you can immediately enter the staff. And from there on, of course, there are high-flying journalists, but they are not journalists, but rather analysts. That's a different story. These are special people with unique ways of thinking, with knowledge. It's already a profession, inner culture. These are different people. They can be higher than politicians and so on. But how many of those are there? And the rest are paper wasters. And they show the youth how to put together anything you want. And youth learns how to express themselves. And that's how the generation grows. Looking at that generation, you can see what are the mass media that raised them. Besides, that mass media rule the roost. Just look at the title. And when you go into the text, there is nothing there. But the title says, oh, something so, and so and so. So, all these cheap tricks, they teach people disparagement, negligence, how a person can present himself. The main thing is to giggle, to get some laughs, and over something empty, because that's how things are done, and that's what it holds on to. Holds on. So of course, but all that are just signs of descent. Rome and Greece, all civilizations would gradually decay like that, and we are at such a last stage of dying of our civilization, egoistical civilization, which contain in itself a lot of all sorts of civilizations and periods, meaning by periods and by division within itself to many civilizations that existed at the same time, same period. Today, there are about 6 or 7 that exist. And how many stages of evolution of humanity we went through. And today it's over. And regarding special opinion, what does it? Is there such thing in Kabbalah? And how can a person implement it based on Kabbalah internally? There is a special opinion in Kabbalah. It's only that the special opinion is the opinion of the Creator. It's the opinion of the nature that has its unshakable laws unchangeable, absolute, eternal, which cannot be changed by anyone. Nothing you can do about them. If a person realizes and understands it, then the only thing that he is left with, which is right and rational, is to support himself and everything that surrounds him, which has freedom of choice, so that they would come to the right balance with the nature, to the right union with the nature. That's all. That's what we are left with. Realization that we exist in the system of solid connections, and as long as we change the angle relatively to that connection, like phase shift just a little bit, when one shifts relative to the other, immediately the transparency changes and dimming appears. How do you call it in Russian? How do you call? They use them in filters also. Yes. Doesn't matter when they fit or don't fit these grids. When we enter this phase shift, immediately we get the dimming. So we need to strive to that they fit, so that the whole upper energy would descend to us through these grids, and then we won't need anything. We will be able to feed on any energy eternally. There is no need for gas, oil, or coal. We don't need any power resources for ourselves. All that will go away. Completely will go away. It's going to be a completely different technology of life. But for that, we need to understand the laws of nature and to aspire toward following them, because only in that condition we are going to be able to receive anything we desire, and we will not be dimming out ourselves. What should be the attitude toward the personal opinion in the group? Personal opinion in the group? What does it mean, personal opinion in the group? Personal opinion of a person who is in the group? Yes. Attitude toward own opinion, friends' personal opinion, because basically how is it important to practice your opinion? What kind of personal opinion can there be? I don't understand. What kind of own opinion? Nobody has his or her own opinion. My opinion is that I support the group in their advancement toward the Creator. And in that I support all of my friends, meaning my opinion is the contribution that I make toward common aspiration to come closer to the Creator. That's all. What else can there be? It's the only acting force in the world of love and bestowal. I just need to aspire toward it. If I go against, it'll be worse for me. Besides, it's completely irrational and there is no free will in it, nor some kind of special criticism maybe, or, individuality. No, I want to be against the Creator. How do you want to be against? What's the deal, dear? Where is rationale in your action? Why are you against? Because I want to be the force of evil. But just as the force of good, the force of evil is also Him. Meaning, coupling with the Creator is just the realization that there is none else besides Him. And whether you're for or against, are still going to be with Him. You're still going to be with Him. There are no options for us.